welcome to AnjuliTV. I'm Anjuli Velazquez. So 3 new shows premiered: Mobbed, Body of Proof, and Breaking In. Granted, Body of Proof premiered last week, but I just watched last week's episode and the 2 from this week. So, for Mobbed, though, OMG, I love this show. At least the premiere episode. I think that was the perfect way of getting proposed to. I love dancing, and I think flash mobs are amazing, so I loved every minute of this show. I cannot wait for the next episode. For Body of Proof, I do love Dana Delaney, although I do have to say I disliked her character greatly towards the end on Desperate Housewives, but I loved her debut on Desperate Housewives, especially because it came with Nathan Fillion as her husband. Ex-husband, really. Anyway, back to this show. I have to say right off the bat, I really like how this show is from the medical examiner's point of view. Out of the crime shows that I watch, which are Castle, Hawaii Five-0, and Bones, and the other shows that I'm aware of, like the CSIs and the NCISs and whatever else there is, I don't think any of them are actually told from the medical examiner's perspective. They're all from like the cop or the CSI, right? They all have MEs, but none of them are the main star of the show. I'm not sure about everyone's chemistry quite yet. It kind of seemed like they were trying a little too hard to be like quirky and kind of fun. I still enjoy the show, and I think with time the actors and writers will feel each other out and it'll flow better. Friends is my most favorite show ever, but season 1 is not my favorite because I think it just takes time to make magic. Breaking In was the next show I checked out. I thought it was funny. I liked it. I gotta say that I kind of love Christian Slater in this role. He was funny and kind of sexy. The kid from Grounded for Life was funny too, who's like the main person on the show. I wish I could have hacked my way through college and just gave myself a degree. That would have been awesome. I don't watch a lot of Fox shows, Bones and American Idol, pretty much, but I think I'll be adding Breaking In to the list. Now for our WTF, OMG, and Ah moments of the week. WTF, the Vampire Diaries. Matt, what the F? You ratted out Caroline to her mom? Oh, Matt, no. Now for our OMG moments. Being human. Bishop staked Aiden, OMG, but it wasn't his heart, because he would have been dusted, right? So couldn't Josh just pull it out and let Aiden heal? But still, OMG. Our next OMG moments of the week come in no ordinary family. First one is Victoria, the shapeshifter, as Joshua. I was thinking it when we first saw her, but then just wanted it to be him so he and Katie could just get back together and everything. But then JJ sees the real Joshua, and I was like, ah, OMG. And then 2, Dr. King. I knew he was up to something, but dang, he shot Jim for dead, and that line about taking care of Stephanie had me ultra creeped out. And 3, most importantly, George has powers now. OMG, what are they? And the government is enlisting the Powells' help. OMG, I love this show. I know it's probably canceled, but I need a season 2. It is so good. And now for our most OMG-worthy moments of the week, the Vampire Diaries. Number 1, Isabel was really playing Catherine, not John and everyone else. I was just thinking that Catherine needs to be dead for reals by the end of this season, and Isabel just handed her over to Klaus. OMG. And then she just killed herself. What? Really? And 2, Klaus is in Alaric? What? What does that mean? Our only awe moment of the week this week comes in being human. We meet Celine, who is the woman that Aiden loved so much that he actually got tattooed on his chest. I felt so bad for her because she wanted Aiden to turn her into a vampire when she was young, but he wouldn't. And now, like 30 plus years later, she's dying from cancer, and he offers to turn her, but she doesn't want it anymore. And her whole scene with Bishop was scary sad too. Now for our awesome quotes of the week. The first one is in No Ordinary Family, when that government agent says, "Because it has recently come to our attention that the 4 of you are no ordinary family." Love it. The next one is in the Vampire Diaries. Damon, pulling John, says, "We're going to need a cover story. Epileptic fit, alcohol binge, banana peel, whatever works. But right now I just got to get him out of here." Ah, I love Damon. And our last awesome quote of the week comes in Bones, when Booth says, "Sometimes wouldn't you just like to be a person like the rest of us, instead of someone who just paralyzes people?" Oh, Brennan, I love her, but she is such a bitch, and she does know better. She just doesn't care about people's feelings and emotions. Now for my favorite clips of the week. The first one comes in Being Human, Sally finally scaring the shit out of Danny, and then Aiden freaking him out and almost killing him. I love it.
That's what it feels like to die.
Don't do it!
He deserves it!
My next favorite clip comes in No Ordinary Family. Daphne and Stephanie being all badass with their powers when they were rescuing JJ. I don't want this show to end.
This is Alpha 1. I've got...
Put the radio down.
Alpha 1, repeat.
Tell him everything's fine and he made a mistake.
Everything's fine. I made a mistake.
1. That was new.
And my last favorite clips of the week come in the Vampire Diaries. Damon getting kicked out of the witch's house was funny.
You want to hurry it up in there? Screw you too, Emily.
The moment between Elena and John was nice. She hates him and wants to kick him out, but the "you're the only parent that I got" line was sweet. It's her dad.
You screw up everything, John. Everything you touch just falls apart. You're the only parent I have left. So maybe I can learn not to hate you.
Okay.
And of course, Damon with his shirt off.
Steven?
Well, that's it for this episode of AnjuliTV. I'm Anjuli Velazquez. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.